Hello, and welcome back to Fallout. Now, as you may recall, we've been given a mission by the Brotherhood. Our job is to go north, into the mountains, to find the source of this menacing threat that's coming to kill us. We don't know what it is, or where it is, except that it's somewhere to the north. The people in the hub the mutant we found there mentioned that it was to the northwest. So, with that in mind, we have left our companions behind because, quite frankly, they aren't tough enough to go with us. If we're facing super mutants, they're going to get killed. I have power armor, they don't. This isn't the reason why, I promise. Actually, before we go anywhere, I'm going to save my game. Because there's a very real possibility that we're going to die on the way there. Because we're going to run into groups of, 5, 6 super mutants, each of which are carrying, miniguns and rocket launchers. And I only have 80 stim packs, so I might not survive. Now, the goal, as far as the quest goes, is pretty simple. Get there. Oh my gosh, it's too early to have super mutants. See, it's too early to have super mutants. The goal is just get there, find the spot, get out. We're going to come back to the space later on, but for now we're just going there so we can get some support. To say, yes, this is a real thing, yes, they're coming from here, and yes, we need to take action. Now, as far as Mariposa goes, it's pretty simple to find. This is Vault 15. You head east, you find Shady Sands, you find Vault 15. You head west, you find the super mutants. And normally there's a bunch of super mutants just patrolling this area. Yep, there we go. Oh! I got lucky this time. A random encounter with a bunch of caps in a crate. This game gives you so many opportunities to just have a lot of money, but you never really get to use it. I mean, at this point, the only thing I can really use money on is books for survival and outdoorsmen. So here we are, outside Mariposa. Got 1, 2, 3. I think there's supposed to be a 4th super mutant guard somewhere. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the deal is, if it takes more than 2 combat rounds to kill any of these, the entire base goes on alert. But thankfully, we already found the place. We know this is where they're coming from. So we can just head on back to the Brotherhood now. And give them the good news and say, yep, that's where they're from. They're coming from here. Just give the tab to the Brotherhood and go on a nice flat journey. And of course, now we find the super mutants, right? No? I managed to avoid a serious case of dehydration by searching for water. The search takes an additional hour. Alright, back to the Brotherhood. Wait, that's the Boneyard, the Brotherhood. Change direction. Hopefully we should be able to just jump straight to level 4. Put the gun away, because, it's rude to talk to people like that when they're... There we go. Good news.
Hello again, Initiate. Things going well?
Yep, I scouted the area north here. It's a lot of desert.
What do you got?
Their base. It's crawling with mutants, and by crawling I mean there's 4 of them.
Finally. Well, this'll get the elders off their butts. We'll fortify the fortress and surprise those damn mutants.
Do you think you can really afford to play defense on this one?
So, what is your alternative?
You know what? There's 2 options. I can say, go on and attack them. In which case, we'll have a few Brotherhood paladins backing us up. But let me gather some more information and I'll get back to you.
Goodbye, Initiate. Then get out. I have work to do.
Well, aren't you special? See, there's two things you can do, broadly speaking, with mutants. You can go in all guns a-blazing, and it'll be a really long and tough fight. Or you can do things the peaceful way. Which one of you was the one with the... Yes, that you're the one I need to talk to. Yes, we've explored it. I found a base guarded by heavily armed mutants. It looks pretty bad. He'll inform the elders. We'll wait for Maxon's word on what to do. Alright. So as I was saying, there's two ways to handle the mutants. You can go on guns blazing and have them... And basically have to fight your way through, you know, earn your way to the lieutenant to blowing up Mariposa. But there's another way, which I'm not sure most people have seen, because it's kind of counterintuitive. We're going to go straight back to Mariposa now. Again, without our companions, because I'm not trusting the game not to throw every super mutant in the world at me on the way there now. But we're just going to walk there. We'll pull our gun out now, because, you know, that's just polite, that's just good sense, is if you're leaving into the wasteland, carry a gun. So there's a few ways you can handle the super mutants in Mariposa. You can obviously fight your way through, which will turn on all the walls, all the gates. It'll make getting in and out a pain. It's virtually guaranteed to kill Dogmeat, because, you know, well, Dogmeat only has 30 HP, and the walls are, you know, only 30 to 35. I forget the exact number, but your companions only have a limited number of hit points, and they can't wear armor. And so, if you do go in taking it by force, it's practically guaranteed that one of them is going to die. So we're going to drop a real save here. Up. We'll get those two mixed up, because I know that's going to bother somebody. So here's option one. We can... Do you remember when we found the super mutant in the hub? How we had a radio on him? What we can do is just use that. There's this wheel of static, then you hear a deep voice over the radio. Command to patrol. Command to patrol. What is your status? We are under attack by a large group of armed humans. Request assistance. Over. Understood. Where are we at? 4 miles south-southwest. Okay. They're sending reinforcements, and that sends 3 of these super mutants to just wander out. And since they're, you know, super mutants in heavy gear with, I think those are either flamers or laser rifles. I don't know which. Oh, it also has the benefit of we gain 1,500 experience for tricking them. And you can just let them go. And that's option 1. Which means you'll just have to kill this one guy you'll just have to kill this one person, mutant, in order to get in. Which is a good option. You're a bit slow, aren't you? Come on, get moving. There you go. So you can do that. I think it should be simple. Should be as simple as, you know, just one shot at this point. Except we're out of range. Of course we are. 5 action points. I need. Let's go one step further because we can. If I can do this within 1 round. Oh no, he's out of range. So if you can get inside here, rather, you can just come inside here and shoot him. And because the other guards are gone, the other guards are supposed to be gone. What are you doing? Get out. If you can just do that in there, you can just sneak inside, no problem. I say sneak because, you know, it's easier that way. Or, as the second option, you can just talk to him. Or, I guess I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. I was critically hit for 37 points. I'm feeling my idiocy right now. Crap. And I'm just missing like crazy. There we go. And since I killed him within 2 rounds, that should be enough to make sure that I'm safe. That no alarms get tripped. Will that put me over? What's my inventory at? 230. So we need to get rid of. We will use that, which will. This gives us the code 010597. And now that we've used both radios, we can just drop those. Of course, that puts us overweight still, unfortunately. So I guess that means we can drop some of this. Well, we don't need that much. I'm just trying to get under 200 so when I take my power armor off, it's still good. We enter the code, we unlock the door. And since since we killed that guy within 2 rounds, we didn't get a chance to alert all the mutants, and so these red force fields are shut, but all the other ones are open. So that's one option. We're gonna reload that save now. I believe there's just one more option, is just to come in, you know, put your guns away. That was the problem I was having. Go talk to him. Nightkin Sentry. This is a restricted area. You know, be here. I've come to talk. Yes, I'm a special mission on a mutant on a mission for your master. Only past faces consequences. That sounds like a speech check to me. If you lie, me kill you. And he lets us in. Oh, never mind. He doesn't. I've come to talk to your master. Come with me. No laugh type stuff. Let's go. So that's the simplest way to get in.
This is excellent. You know, I actually doubted my officers when they said they'd captured a prime normal. It is so nice to see you.
This is the Lieutenant. And he is perhaps my second favorite character in the game. This is what a super mutant is. This is a strong, intelligent. This is the potential of what a super mutant can be. And this is why I think the later Fallouts really did them a disservice. It's because later versions of Fallout just make super mutants these dumb brutes. They scream about, you know, eating corpses and, you know, I'll strangle you with your own rib cage, but this is so much better. This erudite, sophisticated meta-human. What do you want with me?
Why, when you become one of us, of course. I can't have a perfectly good prime normal and not make it one of the chosen ones, now can I? After you tell me where your vault is.
So he wants to make me a super mutant. Because right now, I'm a prime normal. I'm a pure-blooded human from a pure-blooded vault. I'm not tainted by radiation or mutation. And so, according to Zax and according to Vree, I'm going to become basically just like him. Strong and intelligent. And, unfortunately, sterile. So, let's keep him talking. I will tell you on one condition.
Conditions? How delightful. Go ahead, amuse me with your condition.
Holy crap, this game gives you so many options to be rude. Yeah, I'll tell you where my vault is, pinkies crossed, or rather fingers crossed. I want to be able to ask you some questions first.
Why, certainly, my dear human. I'm curious just to see what you'll ask.
What is it you do here?
My dear human, this is the great procreator. Here we'll make others of the master race and ensure the unity. It's all quite glorious, I assure you.
Tell me about the unity, will you?
The unity is our goal. It is quite simple, really. Certainly, even you have noticed the steady downhill slide of civilization.
Well, you know, I really can't say that I have. I've only been out here for about, what is it, 3 months now? I mean, it hasn't slid much, and I really don't have a before to compare it to. So, I guess my option is, well, yeah, but...
The super mutant is the next advancement in human evolution. To save the world, we will convert all the worthy individuals. Simple, efficient, glorious.
How are you more advanced?
Intuitively obvious to the most casual observer. We are highly intelligent and immune to disease. The strong survive. It is our goal to improve the human race.
And how are you made like this?
The wonders of technology. Before the war, the human scientists made a drug called FEV. It was designed to make the perfect human.
And I'm assuming you're it.
Better. More than human. I too was once human. Like you, I was a slug wallowing in the mud before being exposed to FEV and undergoing my glorious transformation.
You know, I can't help but stare because you've got one hell of an overbite. You know, I realize I should be focusing on the plan, but I'm just watching that lip, watching how, like, aren't your lips sore? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be interrupting you. So you're planning on dipping everyone in the FEV?
Exactly. Now you see.
Sure, let me ask you a few more questions.
Certainly.
We have all the time in the world, trust me. Let me get...
My dear human, this is the
Why
great presently
why do you need all this
that
to
is a
procreate?
slight problem in the reproductive process. It's being attended to. For now, we must use the vats to turn humans into super mutants. You'll experience that glory yourself momentarily.
So, am I to understand you've been having some problems with your procreation? You know, like perhaps you're not able to have children? Let me just ask you a few more questions real
How
quick.
could I possibly refuse a request phrased like that?
Who do you work for?
We all work for the Master, to uphold the glory of the Unity. He was the first, you see.
You know, you've mentioned that before. What is the Unity?
The Unity is our goal. It is quite simple, really. Certainly, even you have noticed the steady downhill slide of civilization.
Yeah, we've had this
The
conversation.
super-mutant is the next advancement.
There's no
Did you
choice
make
involved.
the choice to be born into this ash-covered world? We, the super-mutants, are the best prepared for the world to come. What is free choice compared to life?
Don't you think it's pretty evil to just force people to live your way?
Oh, how disappointing. I'd so hoped you would see the light before. Well, when you're one of us, I'm certain you'll understand. Then you'll embrace the Unity.
You know, it's always kind of questionable to me when I hear people saying, you know, that what you're saying essentially is that you're above good and evil. That it doesn't really apply to you. So, you know, much as I'd love to help you, it's evil, I tell you, but, you know, I'd like to ask you a few questions first.
Certainly. We have all the time in the world. Trust me.
You know, I want to trust you, but you're making it really hard right now because you're basically saying, we're going to turn all the pure humans into super mutants and everyone else can go die. What do you want me for? Well, besides the obvious, you want to turn me into a super mutant.
Haven't you figured it out yet? You're a prime normal. Soon you'll be one of us.
What exactly does it mean to be a prime human? Why am I one?
The FEV was mutated by the war radiation. Those living in this desolate wasteland have been exposed to this mutant FEV, essentially inoculating them from the full effects.
So, you need uncontaminated specimens to make super mutants.
Oh my, you are brighter than I thought. Now you know why we need your vault.
Well, you know, it's a big vault. There's a bunch of people there. I bet you have time for some small answers, right?
How could I possibly refuse a request phrased like that?
You know what? It's been a scintillating conversation, but I think it's time for me to leave. Yeah, how about I just leave now?
Going? I believe... Let me check. Why, yes. I almost laughed. How wonderfully humorous. The only place you're going is the vat. But first, you'll tell me where your vault is.
I hope you can take rejection. You know, I've had some girlfriends before. They just you know, total freaks. They did not work. Yeah, goodbye.
We shall see, won't we?
And if you just stand there, he's going to punch you and knock you out. But he's slow. And you can just basically just kite him around. Because he's going to follow you in pretty much your exact path. Wait, no, he's just going to stay there. So we're going to very quickly pull our gun out. Make sure we're both reloaded. We're loaded on all things here. And you know, is it worth grabbing the key? No, I don't think it is. See, in this locker, in this locked locker, is a key which will be useful later on. But we don't really need it, do we? Do I have my electronic lockpick? No, of course I don't. So I'll just kind of casually walk out of here. Actually, before we do something, I'd like to save my game. Because this guy has one of the best death animations in the game. And of course, the problem is, this is going to trigger the alarm, which is going to make getting out pretty darn hard. Ouch, that's a rocket. Huh, only 9 hit points. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's considerably more than 9 hit points. Oops, I missed. Oh no, he's behind the wall. That's not fair. That's not fair. I curse you, isometric viewpoint.
Oh, this is excellent. You know...
You go to hell.
Yes, you do have a way with words, don't you? Oh, how commendable.
I'm not
We shall
telling.
see.
Okay, come over here. Come over here. Come over here where we can see you. No? And if we very quickly lockpick this, just open it. No one notices it. And we just walk out. Bye. And there's one more thing for us to do here. See this? After we walk through this laser wall, that's a control. That's control area. Which means we can just they surrender immediately. There's a whole bunch of vats right here. You know, vats full of FEV. You wouldn't kill an unarmed man, would you? Would you? You know, not directly I wouldn't. But I bet if I were to put on a robe and drop another unit of microfusion cells, because those things are heavy. Just put that on. And now look, there's an extra follower here. Carrying a plasma rifle. What is the science key? Number 7. Come on. Am I using the wrong computer? Let's try that one. I managed to get the info screen out of the VATS control computer. There we go. Access granted. Let's display the security codes. That's a whole bunch of gibberish. Well, I'm basically an expert at computers. Let's hack the firewall to get more data. What do all these codes mean? There we go. What do we want? A 1 minute silent self-destruct, 30 second self-destruct with alert. You know what? Let's go for the 3 minute silent self-destruct. That sounds like a good plan. And now we just casually walk away. And since we're basically a children's follower now, these guys aren't going to bother us. Actually, will they? I don't think they will. And you know, I could go in there to loot that chest, but I don't think there's any point right now. It's just I have 300 seconds to leave this base. Why am I considering looting right now? No, it's time for us to leave. Because, you know, any minute now this base is going to blow. It's going to go sky high. All of you are going to die, and we're... Oh, crap. You should not be here. This area is off limits to children. Oh, crap. What is this place? Prisoner cell block. Here we hold humans until you dump them. Good stuff. Okay, thanks. I need to leave. Alright, I'll leave. Bye. You know, it's so kind of him to be so understanding about this. You know, that this is just, It's unfortunate that he has to die. Thank you. See you later. Ow. 266 seconds left. Get hit by the force field again. Ow. And you know, we could go through and murder all these people one by one. With power armor and, you know, lasers and plasma and, you know, whatever the heck the alien blaster does. But this is just so much more efficient. You know, go in, get the key, blow the place up. Oh, crap. Crap. Are we about to die? We might be about to die. I forgot to call the mutants away. We're in so much trouble right now. Quickly use all the stimpaks we can. Well, I guess... how much time do we have left? Is there enough for us to get out of here in time? You know what? Sayonara, suckers! 230 seconds left. That's a bit far to run. So, kill you. You're in the way anyway. You're liquefied. Can I shoot you in the face? That's a tough shot. Let's pray. Hey, you're liquefied too. Awesome. Die, human fool. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to do that. And you're liquefied too. Can I shoot you from here? No, you're out of range. You know what, I'm just gonna kill you all, take your stuff, and I should have enough time. 205 seconds, yeah, we're good. You're a pile of goo. Let's take all that. Cat will be happy to see that. We're wearing power armor, so we have the carry capacity for all this. Yes, I'm looting outside of a base that's about to explode. No, I don't care. It's coming with us. We're not leaving all this loot just lying around. Inside the base, we have the excuse of we're going to die, but right now this is all valuable loot. Do I need the electronic lockpick? Don't need the Geiger counter. You can have it. Tell you what, you can have. We'll empty these out. Yes, I'm doing inventory management in the middle of an explosion. I don't care. 192 seconds. We got time. You know what? You can have this radio. You can have the C4. We'll take that. Oh well. That pains me, because that's a nice laser rifle. Actually, tell you what, how much do these weigh? 1 pound. These are all 17 pounds. Yeah, those are too heavy. Oh well, time to go. 185 seconds. And with that, we have infiltrated and destroyed the toughest area in the game. Congratulations, us. Now when we go back in, it's nothing but ruins. We've gone up a level, and I think that's a good place to stop for the night. Next time we're heading back to the Brotherhood, telling them the good news, and I think we still have some business to take care of. You see, the Lieutenant mentioned the Master, and I think we need to go take care of him, too. Not next time, but pretty soon on Fallout. Thank you, and good night.